Hey, it's Suzanne Tidkemeyer, formerly of No Longer Quivering, now just of myself and my own projects. I never dreamed I would be doing a second video today, but something has happened that I'm just kind of blown away by. I'm sitting here, I'm waiting for more news on it. It's pretty crazy. You may not know who Gwen Shamblin is, or Gwen Shamblin Lara. I can never remember that she's remarried and her name is Lara. Lara, I guess it is. Who is Gwen Shamblin? Gwen Shamblin is a lady that ran a thing called Way Down Workshops. Now, I used to go to Way Down Workshops. I lost a ton of weight using that philosophy, which was basically if you focus on Jesus and not on eating, you'll lose weight, which you can actually apply that to anything. It's not a bad way to lose weight. I just question whether you got to throw Jesus in there or whether you just learn to focus on something else and meditate. Anyway, I knew her from Way Down Workshop. I was a Way Down Workshop coordinator for quite a while. The church that I used to go to, my Quiverful church, told me to stop being a coordinator and not have anything more to do with it because she started her own church called the Remnant. They apparently don't believe in the Holy Trinity of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. They don't believe in that. They don't believe in a number of things. This hair's driving me crazy. I feel like I'm cousin Ed. So they believe in some unusual things, including denying the Trinity. They are the church, the original church that came up with beating children with glue sticks. That's their shtick. They were the ones that came up with that and said, they and Gary Ezzo of Baby Wise came up with that and said that if you hit your child with a glue stick, it won't leave marks. So that's kind of a very simplistic explanation of who Gwen is. Gwen was on a church plane today with leaders from way down, no, from way down, ding, from the Remnant Church, including her daughter's son, and the plane went down shortly after takeoff, if the articles I'm reading are right. It landed in a small lake near where they are in Tennessee. There's been one confirmed death. They have not released a name. They haven't not said anything about the condition of anyone else or if they even found anyone else. The pictures that I saw and some of the coverage seems to indicate there is a large debris field at the lake, and they even brought in divers to look for survivors. Well, we all know that when you bring divers in to look, it's usually not anybody alive. I I hope and pray that one death is the only one because that's a terrible thing for a family to have to face. I don't care how crazy their theology is or whether you like them or not. This is kind of sick, but a couple of us were joking that it wouldn't be Gwen because of her hair. She has a very teased up hairdo, almost like a helmet. But I know that's sick to be joking about those things. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen, but as soon as I hear, I'll be updating. This is one of those subjects that catches my eye that I'm going to report on as soon as I see it. Um, she's had quite the life. I hope it's not an ended life because I hate to see anybody go through that. I hate to see anyone's children go through that. There's a man here in Tamarindo who is her son's one of his closest friends. He spent a lot of time with their son in their house and knew them all pretty well. Who I've talked to a number of times about this, about my experiences with Gwen Shamblin's organization, and I'm going to try to hit him up tomorrow at church and talk to him about what he sees happening. I just think it's very odd. This thing went down at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it is 6:19 Mountain, which would make it 8:19, 8:20 Eastern Standard Time, and there's been no further updates on anything. Who knows what's happening there? It's just an upsetting day all the way around with everything that's going on in this world. So, is there anything anybody wants to talk about as far as Quiverful or information like that? I read Gwen's book. Gwen put out an autobiography that was actually pretty good. And her original Way Down Workshop was actually pretty good too. Hey, Maria, that is really, yeah, you're right. It's very sad. It's a sad situation. Um, Gwen has a degree in nutrition. So she actually has a degree in nutrition from a regular university, not from one of these crazy Christian ones where they give them out willy nilly to anybody who just shows up and learns their Bible. She actually has a legitimate degree in nutrition. She has helped a lot of people with their way down workshop, even though, like I said, you could apply it just about anything, but it's good in the Christian world because I'm not really sure why, but in certain groups of evangelicalism, weight seems to be a problem. We seem to have a tendency to eat our feelings, and that's not right. Um, so the thing with Gwen is she would say, don't eat if you're not hungry and eat only till you're full, and would teach that it didn't matter so much what you ate as the quantity and that you stopped when you were actually full. And those are good things to live by. Exactly how she went off the rails to found this church of hers and how they ended up beating kids with glue sticks is a mystery still to me at this point. I don't know how that came about exactly. Um, but it's just sad all the way around. Okay, I guess I'm going to go now because obviously nobody has the other questions. And I'm here in my sewing room. I am still sewing, still working on a quilt. Okay, I'll see you guys later.